gentlemen, we could have just left you with that. But we have two more main events of our triple headliner tomorrow night, live on Netflix. And this next one is a bit of a fan favorite. In the welterweight division, 5 5-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, holding a professional MMA record of 14 wins versus 8 defeats with 11 wins by knockout. Fighting out of Orlando, Florida, ladies and gentlemen, with the back, platinum, Mike Perry.
Oh, he should. That would be lit. Yep. Oh, the fireman? Okay. Okay.
Official weight for Mike Perry, 169.6 pounds. And now his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, is the West Coast Seal, ladies and gentlemen. Fighting out of the blue corner tomorrow night with a professional record of 22 wins versus 13 defeats with 14 submissions and 4 knockouts. Fighting out of and representing Stockton, California, ladies and gentlemen, Nate Diaz. Official weight for Nate Diaz, 168.6 pounds. And now for the final time, before you see these two on Netflix, Nate Diaz, Mike Perry, face off.
He is the one and only BKFC King of Violence. Mike, fired up. Tell us what's going on right now.
Let's go, bro. We keep facing off. We keep talking about fighting. Tomorrow night, we getting in there. We gonna do it. I'm ready for this. This is my favorite part.
Prediction. What's the official prediction?
I love that, bro.
I'm getting the judges out of here, bro. I'm getting him out of there. I'm knocking out Nate Diaz.
And wait for it. BKFC King of Violence. No, please don't do that. The one and only Platinum Mike Perry. Nathan, it's great to see you, and dare I say, we haven't seen you in this kind of shape in quite some time. What's been the difference? I'm wondering if the test that is Mike Perry gave you some extra motivation. I didn't tap.
I'm motivated to be back. I'm about to be here. Coming out of Stockton, California. You already know what's up. Get ready to kill and go home unkilled, motherfucker. It's good to see everybody.
Give it up for Stockton Zone, Nathan Diaz!
Official weight for Aline Pereira, 128 pounds, even now for the final time, before they enter the hexagon at the Intuit Dome, Jake Paul will face off Santos and Aline Pereira.
What an opportunity for you. You told us yesterday you kind of got into all of this because you saw Ronda Rousey back in 2018. Can you describe the emotions now as you are 24 hours away from fighting on her return card?
That's really crazy. I never thought about that in my life. Because yes, she was an inspiration when I started, and now it's a big opportunity and I can just take it to 100%.
Los Angeles, show some love to Jean Masson Wong. Good luck to you. And now we'll speak to Brazil's Aline Pereira. Translator, yes, thank you so much. Actually, I'd love for you to speak to your fans in Brazil and let them know what they should tune in for tomorrow and how you're feeling before this massive, massive fight for you.
Eu gostaria que você falasse dos seus fãs e o que eles podem esperar de você e como você se sente para amanhã.
Bom, estou muito feliz com essa oportunidade, muito feliz. E os meus fãs podem esperar uma luta bem agressiva amanhã. Eu estou muito feliz para mostrar tanto que eu treinei.
I'm very happy. My fans can expect a very aggressive fight tomorrow because I'm very ready and I trained a lot.
Ngannou, can't wait. Can I get perhaps a Shama? Shama?
Chama!
Shama, everyone! Give it up for Aline Pereira!
Headlined by our triple main event. But before we get to those main events, we start in the heavyweight division, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing first to the stage, fighting out of the red corner tomorrow night, he enters the cage with a professional record of 5 wins versus 2 defeats. Fighting out of Orlando, Florida, by the way of Santiago de Cuba. Introducing the 2012 Olympic bronze medalist, Robelis, the big boy, Despaigne.
Tremendo cingao. Con los barrios con las manos en el aire. Dando al tiro. Y con nadie me paso. Tú eres un palo por el plazo.
Official weight for the big boy, 258.8 pounds. And now his opponent, fighting out in the blue corner tomorrow night, a legend of the sport, making his return to the cage with a professional record of 21 wins versus 10 defeats with 15 knockouts. Fighting out of Santa Catarina, Brazil, introducing the former UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Junior Ngannou dos Santos. Official weight for Ngannou, 245.4 pounds. And now, for the very first fight, first MMA fight on
Cuban fighter. Please, right over here, Robelis, if you can. Yes, there we go. Robelis, when you won your Olympic bronze medal in 2012, this man was the UFC heavyweight champion. I'm wondering if you ever thought that you'd be facing off against a legend like Junior Dos Santos.
Cuando vos ganaste en 2012, tu oponente era campeón de peso pesado. ¿Alguna vez pensaste que te ibas a enfrentar a él?
No, siempre quise enfrentar a una estrella de esa magnitud. En ese momento fue uno de los principales atletas por lo que busqué para entrar a este evento.
So I've always wanted to fight someone like him, and he was actually one of the persons who I thought of fighting, to get in this tournament.
Well, we wish you nothing but the best. I'm going to have a word with your opponent here, Junior Dos Santos. Give it up for Robelis Despaigne, Junior Dos Santos, the legend himself, the former UFC heavyweight champion. The consensus seems to be, Junior, that this fight isn't going past the first round. Agree or disagree?
100% agree, you know. MVP knows what they are doing. They put in 2 strikers here, you know, to see a knockout. And every time I'm fighting, a knockout is coming, or whatever happens, a knockout is coming. And I cannot forget one thing, one very important thing. Brasil, aqui vamos nós, vai pra cima dessa turma, rapaziada. Netflix no Brasil, uma das maiores do mundo. Todo mundo acompanhando aí pra aquela força total. Vamos com tudo.
Can't wait for this one. They know what they're doing. This will be kicking off the main card, and we are expecting fireworks. Best of luck to you. To the legend, Junior Dos Santos!
Los Angeles, California, introducing first to the scales, fighting out of the red corner. He enters the hexagon tomorrow night with a professional record of 12 wins versus 2 defeats and 1 draw. Fighting out of Jacksonville, North Carolina, please welcome Jazzy Jeff Creighton.
What weight is this? Welterweight?
Official weight for Jefferson Creighton, 168.2 pounds. And now his opponent, fighting out in the blue corner tomorrow night. He enters the cage with an MMA record of 19 wins versus 6 defeats. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, please welcome the former Bellator World Champion, the ass-kicking machine, Jason Jackson.
Bellator too.
Official weight for the ass-kicking machine, 170.8 pounds. And now, for the final time, before these two enter the hexagon tomorrow night, with Jake Paul in the middle, Jeff Creighton and Jason Jackson face off.
Big bands, whoa, whoa, flex up, stretch out, 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 big bands, whoa, whoa,
And now these two will take a moment with an aerial Hawaii.
Jeff will speak first right over here, my little office. I love the vibes between you and Jason. Heck, we can do this together if we want, but what an opportunity for you. You've been in this game for about 8 years now, but I think this represents the biggest fight of your career. What do you have to do to beat the former Bellator champion?
I'm gonna fight perfect for 15 minutes, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Like I said yesterday, guys, I'm gonna go out there and just let my nuts hang, and we're gonna get the fucking job done. That's it.
Gonna let his nuts hang, Los Angeles. That's the man right there, Jefferson Creighton. And now we'll have a word with the former Bellator welterweight champion, the pride of Jamaica, the one and only Jason Jackson. You always have such a good vibe, a good spirit to you, but you're about to go to war tomorrow night. What's going on in your head 24 hours before this massive fight?
Well, what's going through my head, I'm gonna run through my opponent, I'm gonna run through this check. And guess what? I'm just gonna do my best, nothing less, nothing more, just my best tomorrow.
That's all we can ask for.
Can't wait to see it. Guys, show some love to Jamaica, Jason Jackson.